WUSA 9's 75th year in this community, working every day to inform, inspire, and make a positive impact. We have covered far too many tragedies, like the death of 3-year-old Taya Settles, who was hit by a stray bullet while riding in a car 2 weeks ago tonight. Now, we did check in on this case today, and so far, still no arrests. But I have to tell you, in the midst of disaster, we have found some miracles over the years. Our Bruce LaShan has one of those stories tonight, a story that may have saved countless lives, a miracle on Missouri Avenue. And I do have to warn you, the video you're about to see is graphic.
It has before the same one.
If not for the heroism of some DC firefighters, Jackie Kotei would not be alive.
Uh-oh, almost.
Would not have 4 beautiful children. Would not have grown up serving her community.
About stepping back, okay?
36 years ago, fire ripped through her grandmother's house on Missouri Avenue Northwest. Firefighters found then 6-year-old Jackie, her 2-year-old cousin Ronald, and her 4-year-old sister Gwendolyn in their grandma's bedroom. Smoke had stopped their hearts and shut down their lungs.
Did you think they were alive or?
Honestly, no. I felt no movement in them whatsoever.
But then, before our very eyes, paramedic Wilmer Scott literally breathed life back into Jackie.
When the firefighter handed me the child through the window, that was my child.
Did you ever think, you ever say to yourself that you might not be able to save that child? Does that ever cross your mind?
No. I never think about that until after.
Everyone said that I was not able to be resuscitated, but yet he thought, no, like she can. He didn't give up. And that to me gave me a second chance of life.
When she finally took that one breath, that's all I needed. I said, I've got this one.
The miracles were far from over. Firefighters rescued Ronald, too, restarted his respiration as his grandmother watched.
She was screaming, it's one more, but they couldn't find her, and that was Gwendolyn.
They finally found 4-year-old Gwendolyn. Briefly restarted her heart, but she passed away later at the hospital.
Did we go to the house first or to the hospital?
We went straight to the hospital.
The hardest thing in my life I ever had to do was tell Jacqueline what happened to her younger sister. She cried and she shivered, and I thought I was going to lose her emotionally.
I actually, for many years, carried a lot of guilt because I remember telling my sister, it's okay, just lay back down.
If the alarm had come in any later, there would have been no chance of pulling anyone out of this building.
There's the gold medal from the New York Film Festival.
Former WUSA 9 reporter Dave Statter,
The Missouri Avenue fire.
among the first on the scene.
This video was shot by Sheldon Levy.
Says the story.
As firefighters helped others to safety off the porch roof, another victim was pulled out of the burning building.
Had a huge impact on the community.
People are astounded by the video they're seeing here on their TV sets, that these kids are brought out, and then to hear that there's survival. There's great joy.
And Jackie believes her family's story convinced a lot of other families to do more to protect themselves.
Would smoke detectors have made a big difference?
Absolutely. If there was a smoke detector there, we would have known while the fire was still in the basement that we needed to get out of the house, and that would have definitely saved Gwendolyn.
But I saved this one.
Glad you were there.
I remember.
Paramedic Wilmer Scott died years later of lung disease.
This is Station 9. This is our Tamar Drive. It's one of the busiest fire stations in the county.
Jackie grew up and, get this, went into the fire service herself for several years, carrying the fire safety message at the Howard County Fire Department.
A lot of my path that I've taken to be in the media, to be able to share, the mission that I'm sharing is to basically make sure that her memory is not forgotten.
Look in the side compartment over here.
Reporter Dave Statter will always remember Jackie Kotei and the miracle on Missouri Avenue.
It's really a high point of my life to have met her and to see her today as just a beautiful mother.
Mommy, look. I got the film now.
Taking care of her own kids, and as a mother, she knows it can all be over in a matter of seconds.
About stepping back, okay?
All right, I'm trying to show these guys working. They're doing great stuff.
I know. Let's move back, okay?
I am so grateful that that video was captured and that that video is shown and continues to be shown.
Dave Statter and Jackie Kotei are convinced that WUSA 9's coverage of the fire here in 1988 saved a lot of lives by convincing families to install smoke detectors. Any sign of the fire here has long since been erased, but after 75 years of broadcasting, WUSA 9's commitment to inform, inspire, and impact our community is stronger than ever. In D.C., Bruce Leshan, WUSA 9.